Have you ever really thought about your day? From the second you wake up to the moment your head hits the pillow? It's just this long string of tiny little choices. But those little routines, they're actually the building blocks of our entire lives. So, let's dive into the hidden power of our daily rhythms. So, let me ask you, what does your ideal day look like? Seriously, picture it. Is it go, 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 packed with action? Or is it more calm and reflective? Maybe it's all planned out to the minute, or maybe it's totally spontaneous. Just keep that picture in your head for a bit because we're about to look at two very different but equally awesome ways to build a day. And to help us out, we're going to meet two friends, Jack and Hani. We'll follow them through a pretty typical day, and along the way, I think we'll uncover some really cool insights into how these simple daily habits can actually shape the life we want to live. All right, first up, the morning. It really all starts here, doesn't it? How we begin our day totally sets the tone for everything that comes after. And for Jack and Hani, well, their approaches could not be more different. So, Jack kicks things off with a burst of energy. His routine is all about getting his body moving. He wakes up at the same time, hydrates, and gets right out there for a run. It's that classic get up and go kind of start. Hanny, on the other hand, she goes for a quieter start, more about waking up her mind. Her routine is built around a nice, calm ritual, just savoring her coffee and getting lost in a book for a little while. It's a much more gentle way to ease into the day. And this right here is the key difference, isn't it? Jack's morning is physical, it's focused outward, probably perfect for someone who gets their energy from action. Hani's is more mental and inward focused, which is great for someone who needs that quiet time to recharge. There is no right or wrong answer here. It's all about finding what works for your own personality. Okay, so the tone for the day is set. Now, how do they actually channel that morning vibe into getting things done? Let's take a look at how they handle their work and study time. Jack's approach is super practical, really organized. He gets right down to it at 9 a.m. and starts by tackling his emails. This way, he gets a clear picture of what the day holds before he dives into the bigger tasks. Now, Hani does things differently. She prioritizes her most important work, in this case, studying, first thing, when her mind is at its sharpest. And what's really smart is that she also builds in a break, a short walk, which we know is a great way to reset and stay focused. You see, this shows two completely different philosophies on productivity. Jack's method is all about organizing the outside world first, getting those emails sorted. Honey's is more about grabbing that internal focus early and then taking a break to recharge it. Both get the job done. So, after a full day of work and study, how do they switch off? Because, winding down at the end of the day is just as important as how you start it. And here's where we find something they both do. Both of them really enjoy cooking dinner. They use it as a kind of buffer, a way to transition from their workday self to their evening relaxation self. It's a really mindful task that helps them shift gears. After they've cooked and eaten, their paths split again into all these different hobbies. From something physical like yoga or a bike ride to something more creative like painting. They both find ways to de-stress that really speak to them. And the very last piece of their evening routine is pretty simple. Jack likes to listen to music, just letting his mind wander. Honey, she prefers to watch a short TV show, getting lost in a little story. Again, just small, personal choices that feel right to them. All right, we finally made it to the very end of the day. And this part is so important. It's the time for processing everything and getting ready for a good night's sleep. So, Hani has this habit of journaling, and this is such a powerful tool, right? It lets her process whatever happened during the day, maybe celebrate a small win, or just get some worries out on paper before she tries to sleep.
And now for a really interesting twist. Jack does the exact same thing. Isn't that cool? After all their differences throughout the day, they end it with the same powerful habit. Jack says it helps him feel ready for the next day, just closing the chapter on today so we can start fresh tomorrow. So, what's the big takeaway from looking at Jack and Honey's day? What's the real magic behind all these simple little habits?
Look, the most important lesson here isn't about finding the one perfect routine. It's about consciously choosing the small, consistent things that work for you. Because as we've just seen, over time, those are the habits that really, truly make a difference. It doesn't have to be a huge life overhaul. Maybe it's a 5-minute run like Jocko, or reading just a few pages of a book like Hani. It all adds up. So the question I want to leave you with is this: what one small habit will you start tomorrow?